Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Welcome to my channel. Well, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get this mat cleaned up. I am trying to clean up things off my desk before we get started this morning, and I thought, oh, let me just wipe this off real quick. Shouldn't be a problem. Looks like it's going to be a problem. So I'm just going to clean it up like that. Oh man, I sure hope you guys are doing good. I need to do a few things today, so I hope you'll hang out with me. We're gonna do this, that, and the other thing. So this is gonna have a variety of crafts. This live is. So stick around. We'll go on a little journey together. I have a few things I need to work on. The first thing I'm going to do is a little journal / diary for my niece. Her birthday is next weekend, so I need to get this done. Let me grab some chipboard. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I thought it was just right there, and it's not just right there. That's all right. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I also wanted to participate today in the Sheetload Rewind, but I was gonna have to release a video while I was live if I was gonna do that, which doesn't make a lot of sense. So we'll see if I end up making that rewind or not. It's one of my favorite card sketches of all time, so I really wanted to do it, but it just conflicted with my schedule here with you guys. Was the issue. So it's on the 25th of every month. But there's other team members on the Call Me Crafty Owl team that will be doing it today. So you can catch their hop later if you like. All right, just looking for a cereal box or something. I kind of want to use a book board. I thought I was a little more prepared than this. I was wrong. I was wrong. All right. Looking again for my chipboard. There it is. Okay. Yeah, this is nice and thick. So I'm making this for a 10, soon to be 11-year-old girl. So I want to use a thick chipboard. She lost her last diary, and so I need it to be sturdy. Now let me see and find you guys in the chat. I hope you guys had a good week. All right, so I've got a sturdy chipboard here. We're going to cut this down and make a journal. I don't think it'll take too long, but we are going to make like our own cover and everything. Hey, Flo. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Norma. Hey, Linda Gorman. So you're just listening, you're on a walk. I love that you're taking care of yourself. Good girl. I need to do that. I need to do the same thing. I've never tried to cut chipboard on here before, so we're gonna give it take it for a spin, see if it can handle it. I think what we'll do, I think I'm gonna make her a smallish journal. I'm gonna make her a journal that's 6 inches high. I wanted to see if this thing can cut chipboard. It may dull my blade. It's not. I mean, it's cutting it, but it's going to take like a lot. So that trimmer is not ideal for that job. That's okay. I've got my big old trimmer over here. She's made for this job. She's like, what? Let me show you how it's done. She's like, I got you, Bitty Penny. I'll cut that chipboard for you like it's nothing. Dun da da da. This trimmer is awesome when it comes to cutting chipboard. All right, so let's cut it. Let's do 6 by 4. Just a little 4 by 6, just a little journal. How about that? So now that I have my height, I need to decide. I'm going to give her quite a few pages. I'm going to do a 2-inch spine. So it'll be small but mighty, just like her. She's tiny, but she's always been mighty. So when we used to watch her, her mom was in school finishing her degree when she was born. And so she would come and hang out with me and the kids while mom was at university. And she would cry from the moment her mom dropped her off until 6 hours later when her mom picked her up. It didn't matter if I took her to the park. It didn't matter if I gave her ice cream, lollipops. It didn't matter if the kids were there and trying to distract her and play with her. None of that mattered. The only thing that matters was what she wants. She has a very strong personality, still to this day. So she's tiny but mighty, and so is her little journal is going to be the same way. Now this is going to be a Taylor Swift. This is a Swiftie journal that we're building here. So for all the Swifties out there, this one's for you. Barbara, hi. How you doing? Oh, you guys, I'm trying. So I feel like this year's kind of been a mess. I'm just going to say it. For me, it's been a mess. I really haven't been organized. I really haven't like given you guys any kind of idea of ever what we're doing, what we're going to do next. I haven't been very anchored. I've been very busy at work. So for example, I've already worked 65 hours this week and I'm not done yet. When that happens, you know, my hobby, which is this thing, has to take a little bit of the back seat. And I really just come to my craft room to hang out with my friends and get some therapy, some crafty therapy. But I feel like, for one, this isn't going to change for a while. I think I'll go into 2026 with the same schedule and these same things going on. So I feel like I'm going to have to change, since I don't think, you know, other things are going to change. So I'm already gearing up for like thinking about 2026. What am I going to do on this channel? What am I going to do in my arty life? And I'm going to try to get a little more organized for all of you. Hi, Jason. It's Bitty Penny time. I thought about starting with my craft roulette cards. So here's what happened. I drank too much iced tea yesterday. I'm even daring enough. I took a sip because it was peach tea. It was so good at like 9 o'clock last night. So I rolled over at 3 a.m. this morning and my eyes bolted open. And I was like, Okay, let me just use my iPad to get me back to sleep. I'll turn on something and just go back to sleep. Well, the first recommendation was Craft Roulette because I missed it last night. And Miss Sarah Liz was on from Sassy LLC. And there's just nothing boring about her or Mary. I should know that. I know they're not boring. I'm never bored on Craft Roulette. That's never happened. So I knew better, but I did it anyways. I turned on Craft Roulette and I've been up since 3 a.m. Yeah, I've been up since 3 a.m. today. I've already worked 2 hours. I made breakfast for everyone even earlier because my son and my husband were also up. The whole situation's just off. So, you know, I came out of my room at 5 and my son was up. I was like, okay. He's like, hey, can you make my breakfast? Sure. That is usually not the case. So what I'm doing here, friends, is I have cut 3 pieces of a heavyweight chipboard. And I am making my own journal cover. Okay, and I put the double-sided tape, but I'm also using my Fabri-Tac so that I can wiggle things around and get them just right. Okay, so when you're doing this, you want some distance here between these edges because you don't want them to crack. That's no good. So, all right, we've got some distance. And see how the Fabri-Tac allows me to slide things around? If you just put double-sided tape, you got to know exactly where you're going and have everything lined up to a T. If you do it this way, you don't. So, yeah. Miss Beth, how you doing? I've been catching your shorts because I haven't been able to catch a lot of anything else. But I've been catching you doing Inktober and doing your shorts in your journal. Miss Flo. Hello. Did you get your card, Miss Flo? I kind of felt like it was going to get sent back for more postage, so I went in and made sure I had enough postage on it, and they said I did. I don't know. The day I mailed your card, Flo, was the day that I got the fireman who pumped his muscles and kissed his muscles and winked at me from a distance. That's the only way anybody's winking at me, okay? It's if they're at a distance. He probably didn't have good eyesight. Still counts. It still counts. Okay, so I just took my bone folder around and I'm just creasing the edges so that they all fold nice and neat. Miss Paula Rice, how you doing? Howdy. I did get to catch my friend Di this morning and all her friends. So that was fun. Because, you know, between her and Pam, Crafty YouTube never stops. I love it. There will never be a shortage of live videos for all of you to watch. Hi, Arcelia. Oh my goodness. My neighbor. She's basically my neighbor, y'all. She lives just the next town over. And when she orders from me, I just take it to her house. I don't even bother shipping it. How you doing? Did y'all get lots of rain last night? We did. Lots and lots of rain. Hey, Pink Okra Arts. Oh, hi, Lena. I have your happy mail, the card you sent me, and I have one to send you in return. It's a weird one, but I thought you would like it. It's one of the ones I made the other day. I think the last time I was on here, I made weird cards, and I was like, you know, I think Elena would like one of these. I think she can handle it. So I pulled it to the side for you. I won't tell you which one. I'll let that be a surprise. Miss Linda Veal, I got your card all written up and ready to send. Got a nice little message in there for you. I think you're going to like it. Again, I won't spoil which one is headed your way. I'm hoping to get those addressed this weekend. I still have not fixed my printer situation. That was a good tip. Oh, was it Angie that gave me that tip the other day? I don't remember. I can't ever remember the exact details, but to uninstall and reinstall the driver. So I'm going to try that this weekend. They're both new. They just don't know how to talk to each other yet. They're like awkward teenagers these days. They don't know how to talk to each other. They just stand at the bus stop and look at their phones. It's like that. Okie dokie. Looky there. Ooh, we have a journal. Okay, let me move y'all out a little bit. If you see a mess, don't be surprised. I'm sure you won't. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer was hanging out over at Di's today, too. All right. Now, we need fun, happy, cheerful colors. So I'm going to grab plenty of that. I'm making this little sweetheart a very bright and fun Taylor Swift journal. So I bought her the Taylor Swift CD. I bought her a Taylor Swift sticker book. I bought her a Taylor Swift coloring book. I'm going to make her a Taylor Swift journal. I bought her a stuffed animal that has like lavender pouch that you heat up in the microwave and you put it in the stuffed animal, and it's a calming thing as well. So I'm making her a birthday basket. Hey, Cheryl. All right. Look who's hanging out in my craft room. Don't be jelly. It's Taylor Swift. There she is. She's hanging out with me. What's up, Taylor? You sourdough making queen. When are you going to start paper crafting? All right. She's going to start today. That's when. Now, you don't have to cut up your books, but I'm going to cut mine up. And in here, yeah, there's like all these really great little shots and images that I thought would be perfect for journal making. Now I just have to find the ones that I want. I don't know the eras. I've never had a Taylor Swift CD before. So I don't qualify as a Swiftie, but I was thinking the era with pretty gowns. These are fun too. Okay, so we just need to find, we're looking for our cover right away. I'm going to this as my source first because then it can help inform the paper pads that I pull color-wise. All right. Oh, let's see. Let's go back over here. I kind of want one where, you know, she's like got more clothes on. Because this is a young girl. They're impressionable. You know, like one of these. Where her dresses are more present. These are fun. Okay, let's see if we can find a smaller one. Oh, that's sweet with her friends. Oh, I kind of like this one. I also like that one, but I kind of like this one with the heart hands. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Linda, it's hardcore. Oh, these are nice. Oh, that one's nice with those heart hands. I know there's smaller images. I just have to find them. While I'm doing that, I'm also... Yeah, I think a lot of people were up at 3 a.m. I don't know if it's the planets or what. Okay, let me flip through here real quick because I just know there is a section that has things sized perfectly for the journal we're making. Oh, look at that pretty piano. Oh, I really like, this is the one. This is the one. Okay, first tear. Tearing into the book. Look away, look away. It's okay, it'll be all right. I'm sure they made millions of them. This is the one. That's going to be on the front cover. Isn't that precious? That's nice. Let's put that on there. And then see, all these other ones are just sized perfectly for journals. And I like all these because she's got these flowy, nice dresses on. Like, she can wear anything she wants. I am not her mom, and she is a grown woman, but I am making a journal for a little girl. You know, who's turning 11. So this is going to be the PG version. Not that Taylor's that bad, but look at this one. I love this page with all the outfits from each era. I could have referenced that, but I kind of forgot it was there. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yvette, I hope that migraine is long gone, girlfriend. I was definitely thinking of you since that day. Biddy, when you told that fireman story, I shared it with friends and we all just died laughing. Oh my gosh, it was monumental. It was so fabulous. I'm telling you, it made my day. I'm glad you shared it and your friends laughed and it made their day too. See, he has no idea. He's just lighting us all up. All right. Now let's size this. I want it. I'm going to do the whole junk journal approach here and just kind of mark it where I want to cut, not actually measure anything. Just like that. Oh, won't that be sweet? Her little diary. And I love that Taylor's smiling. She has like a really serene, sweet smile on her face. Oh, I just love that. Okay, let's mat this with some paper. Sounds like some bad weather in the Dallas. Yeah, Dallas did. And we had rain all night here, but not a lot of severe weather. So yay. Yay for that. All right. Really like maybe this color because it'll bring out her dress and make her pop. So I got this book in the clearance section of my half price books for $7. I'm going to be able to make so many journals. I'm going to send some to Bethany because evidently her girlies are Swifties too. So I'm going to take some and send to her as well. Share it out. But, oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Already got paint or something on this. Don't worry, we'll cover that. We'll cover it with paper. Okay. Jason, are you making a card for Craft Roulette? Okay, my spine is 2 inches, so I'm cutting this slightly less than that. And then it's 6 inches, so I'll cut it slightly less than that. All right, so that'll cover the spine. And then let's put this last piece on the back. I don't think I even measured it, so we'll do that now. Sal is here. Hey, girl. Okay. Guess I wasn't in the mood to measure today. All right. Now, we need another image for the back. We might. We'll see. Okay, so, you know, this is for 11-year-old girls, so it's not going to be too junky, but it will be a little junky. Junky in a sense of it's going to have different papers in it. But I also just want to make it pretty. And one of her favorite colors is black. So if you're wondering, like, why did Biddy Penny pick black? That's why. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac today for a lot of my paper because Fabri-Tac will not show glue lines or bubbles. So, like, since this is a funky paper, I don't want my glue to show. So I'm going to use a Fabri-Tac on this. Oh, I got her Taylor Swift Mad Libs too. Y'all remember Mad Libs where you're like, pick a verb, pick 2 adjectives, blah, blah, blah. And then they read a funny story. Well, they had a Taylor Swift version, so I got her that too. It's going to be a fun little basket. I need to see if, like, Taylor Swift has perfume. Or, like, makeup or something. I kind of like the idea of this microphone being over here on the spine, but we're probably going to find something else we like better. So for now, I'll just glue this down. I'm late. Multitasking. Who is this for? It's for my niece. I mean, you probably already figured that out by now. But her birthday is on the Day of the Dead, actually. And I'm making her a Swiftie basket for her birthday. And she told me I need a journal, Auntie Toby, because I lost mine. Well, she calls them diaries. You know, she lost her diary. So we're making her a diary today. And then we might make a Craft Roulette card. We may play with the Sheetload. Rewind. That goes live at 9 a.m. So I'm definitely not doing it before then. I don't want to break any rules. Okay. But that's our cover. And this is going to be, it's going to be chunky and full of pretty paper. All right. So let's pick the pretty paper. I just need bright, fun, pretty paper. So I'm going to do that. Hi, Maddie. Oh my gosh, Yvette woke up at 3 too. What the heck is going on? That is a good question. Esther, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, I loved your jazz cards. Hey, Kat. All right. Oh yeah, we'll definitely use this one. And are those the same? Those are the same. Okay. We'll definitely use this one. Like, that's just fun and bright, cheerful. Okay, and then we'll use this one to go with it, I think, because these are solid. And then we're just going to use like plain white paper too. What? No tea dye? I don't think she's going to appreciate tea dye paper. We're going to keep it bright and fun. So white, solid, and this. So, ooh, there's some fun colors. We'll grab these. Okay, I picked 6 inches because I knew I'd be pulling 12 by 12 paper out for the pages. So I was trying to be clever so I could get more from those pages. Let's use this one because I like this side. Okay, and we're gonna have 3 signatures. I like the lime green. I don't know that she would appreciate the lime green. I think we're going to keep it to those. So if we do the math, I mean, Angie's here. I think she's going to start doing my math. Oh, I'm so glad the migraine's gone. I know they can last. Had a couple of them last a week lately. Yeah. That's how mine have been. Yvette, they'll go away and then they'll come back. So I think these colors are really pretty and I think they'll go well with these. But yeah, so then I'll have to pick out my, I like this one too because it's single-sided. So she'll have more, you know, white place to journal. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, that's so fun. I definitely want that one. See why we needed a 2-inch spine? It's gonna be full of pretty paper. I'm just kind of skipping a few right now just to see what all's in here. Ooh, I like this one too. That'll tie in the blue paper too that we picked. Ooh, that one's pretty. Okay, let's see what we can do with all of this. All right. So my journal is, I got to think of the size of my paper that I need. So I know it's 6 inches tall. I can't remember how wide I made it. Ay. Well, it's definitely 4 inches. Okay. So you always want it about the same height, but you want to make your pages a little shorter because when you start stacking them inside of each other, they extend further out. Okay, so we definitely need 6 inches, which is why I picked 6 inches, because I could get 2 pages from every sheet of 12 by 12. So let's do 6 by 7 3/4. Sounds pretty good. I think that's what we'll do. We'll do 6 by 7 3/4. Actually, I think we'll do 6 by 6.5. Wait, I mean 7.5. So go 6 inches. Okay, and then we'll turn and cut this to 7.5. And then look, you can just make a whole heap of cards from the leftover scraps. Have we all pointed the thumbs towards the sky? Oh, Sala. Yeah, give it a thumbs up if you like. Okay, so as I'm sitting here cutting my paper, what do y'all want to see more from me? Like, are you ever like, gosh, I wish Bitty Penny would just do this thing. Instead, she's all over the place. I know. I don't even have a plan most days anymore. I used to at least have a plan. It just comes from a place of overwhelm. But I thought maybe, you know, my peeps can give me some direction. Maybe they can keep me in line. Now, some of these pages I'll cut shorter as well because, you know, peekaboo. So let's cut some at 5. Let's cut this one at 5.5 for the height. And I'm also behind. You remember Mad Libs? Oh, I loved them. That was one thing like the whole family would do. You could pretty easily go, hey, I want to do some Mad Libs. And most everyone would be like, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're doing 5.5. Let's do 5.5 by 7 on a couple of sheets. And that way we have some peekaboo. So 5.5 by 7. Whoopsie. There we go. I love this paper. Good morning, Amy Wilcox. How are you? 5.5. Also, all these scraps, not only do I think about cards, but like journaling cards, tags, flips, pockets. We'll end up using these scraps to decorate the journal too. Did I tell y'all I've been wanting a dog, but no one in the house will agree to it? Even our dog said no. She even sided with my husband yesterday. And I've been trying to wear him down, but he said he's just going to get frustrated. So I guess that approach isn't really going to work for me. 5.5 by 7. My coworker said he would just get it and then ask for permission and forgiveness. But I'm trying to be good. Ooh, pretty paper. Well, Miss Karen, Karen, you don't even know when I'm hanging out, but I'm hanging out, girlfriend. I just want you to know that. But you know, sometimes you got to be like in my ear kind of thing. And I get to give you glances over what you're doing. But you have to be in my ear sometimes. All right. 7 3/4. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh man, I love that piece of paper right there. Okay. All right. 7 3/4. All right. One more of these, and then we're going to transition to white paper, and we're going to transition to the colored cardstock. There we go. Desiree's having a like live crafty Zoom today, Zentangle version for Podia people. So if y'all have not gone over and checked out her Podia, you should definitely check it out. I will be hanging out for that. We're doing 6. Let me see if there's a, yeah, I think this is just the way. Well, no, because we can have it shorter. Duh. 5 1/2. So let's cut it. Okay. Does she even know what she's doing? Yes, sometimes. Okay. I'm going to cut these to 7. I'm going to cut this sheet first to 7 on the 8 1/2 inch side. Then I'm going to turn it and cut it to 5 1/2. And that way I can get 2 sheets from 1 piece of paper. I'm in the studio cleaning up from all the fun yesterday. Oh, that's good. Okay, what did we decide? 7. We hung out at Barnes and Noble yesterday. Oh, dangerous. I'm getting some books in the mail. Danger, danger. There aren't enough bookshelves in my house. Even if I had enough bookshelves, then I wouldn't, because I'd just fill those up too, though. I am a big old sucker for books. Bitty Penny, I'm looking forward to sending you some fun stuff, Miss Angie. I love you. Thank you. Why is this the first? I didn't cut it right. Ay. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. This needs to be to 5 1/2, I think. Yeah, 5 1/2. All right, we made it, but we didn't get our 2 pages. All right, 7. 5 1/2. I'm cutting 2 sheets at once, by the way. But you know, we're going to have a big chunky journal. So we're going to need lots of paper. I don't mind what you do, Biddy. I enjoy watching you create. Well, thank you, Flo. I just figure, you know, I really want to go rogue and start introducing a lot more art, like painting. But I know people don't come here for that. And it's like, well, but that's what I want to do. So I don't know. The problem is I want to do all the things. But, you know, I think not everybody wants to see all the things. And the other thing is I just want to do what I want to do whenever I want to do it. I don't want to feel any pressure when it comes to my channel, because this is my therapy, my happy place. This is my escape from reality too. You know, I think a lot of people use their channel as a business, which is all good and fine. This is not any kind of dig on that. But, you know, a lot of people use their channel for business, and you know, they're concerned about the algorithm and the numbers, and I just want to have fun. To a fault. I just want to have a good time. So I think I have to get out of my own head about a lot of things. Is basically how I feel. Is I just need to get out of my head about a lot of things. I need to allow myself to be myself and not worry about fitting in. I always try to fit in. I want to fit in. I think we all want to fit in. But I don't think I was made that way. You know? And I know I've got people who just would like for me to just stick to junk journaling, and others that would like for me to just stick to card making. But, you know, I just kind of have to follow my heart. And my heart has lots of rabbit holes and trails. Yeah, I was asking if there's a suggestion of what y'all would like to see more of. What you'd like to see me do more of. Hey, C Cart Mix Media. How's it going? That's a lively pack of paper. Yeah. You know how I get down around here. I always love aesthetically, like seeing like junk journalers who stick to like a really tight neutral color palette. It's all like sepia and ivory, and I can't do it. I can't do it. I've tried it a couple of times and I was like, I like to observe this kind of journals. I would like to own a journal like that, but I don't want to make a journal like that. Isn't that interesting? I don't know what it is. I need like 4K color. All right. Now we got a whole stack of paper. Yay. So let's go through. Let's build our signatures. Oh, I don't make multi-signature journals very often. They're not my favorite, for one thing. But we're going to do it today because she's worth it. All right, I'm going to separate my sizes on my patterned papers because I cut those down to 2 different sizes. I think I cut all of my plain paper to the same size. And pretty easily, which is kind of cool. I'm going to have 6 of these. I'm going to have 3 signatures. So I'll have, you know, enough to go around. And then we've got just the plain white paper. And then what's great is these are all plain on the back too. So she'll have a lot of writing space because she can write on this paper too. Okay, so here we go. Some of these, I've got a few different measurements going on here. Just gonna make sure. Yeah, the height's great. Okie dokie. Let's pick a cover piece. I love this piece right here. So I think this will be the cover of the first signature. Oh, no, would be my answer to Sala and Flo. She still doesn't get it. It's cute and sad all at the same time. You could get a dog and say it's for Dr. Shrub's birthday. Oh my gosh. Jason, I was like, okay, look. Well, see, it's not just any dog. It's my daughter's best friend's dog. Her mom is ill and can no longer really care for the dog and the 3 kids that she has. So she asked me to take it on. She's like, I want it to go to a good family and I don't want to take it to the shelter. And I know that you love this dog. Because the first time I fell in love with this dog, the first time I ever met it. And I was like, I want him. He's amazing. His name's Oreo. He's a cockerdoodle. So cocker spaniel and poodle mix. And he's just pure magic. And so it's not just like any dog. It's specifically Oreo. So we've been plotting together. She and I of like, how can this happen? And so far, none of it's worked. I mean, we talked about like maybe an accidental sleepover or like, oh my gosh, look who's at the front door. Oh, it's Oreo. Everybody meet Oreo. Yes, Desiree has her platform in Podia. I want to say today's live stream where it's going to be really cool is Zoom. So I think everybody will be Zooming today. To see each other and to hang out with Des and do a little tangling. I had to order some new micron pens. And yes, I had to because a couple of mine were broken. The really fine point ones, their nibs weren't, they were giving up the ghost. They were not going to work anymore. Okay, let's do one of these. I'm not even counting the pages. I don't think it matters, to be quite honest. We just need 3 signatures, you know? Boy, I'm making a mess of this. Okay, but that's all right. Wherever they land is where they land, and it'll be just fine. I'm putting 2 of these in at a time. All right, we need Cover Girl. Our inside girl. I'm with you, Flo. Never heard of Podia and not interested in anything else. Yeah, it's hard. It is hard to keep up with all the different platforms and things. I know. I had never heard of Podia either before Desiree introduced me to it. It is really beautiful though. It's a really pretty page and it's cool because like she'll post, like she's been posting a Zentangle video there every day. And Desiree used to have a blog and it kind of takes us all back to her blogging days too, which is kind of nice. I think for her, it's another way. It's like there's more control over what she shares, how she shares it, and how it's consumed. And that's really appealing to some people. I've been using this chapstick my whole life. And my dad, I still have the one. He carried this in his pocket for me until the day he passed. He always had a tube of the Chapstick Original Classic in his pocket for me even when I was a big old adult. He carried it till the day he passed away. He always had a tube of that in his pocket for me. Isn't that sweet? So I guess I'll just use it my whole life. The one he had in his pocket was all worn down. I have it in my keepsake box. I'm very sentimental. It's the little things for me. I think your followers are good with what you want to do. I'm so glad, Angie. Oh, there's my mom. She must have heard me talking about him. I'm going to go see her today. She's making me a granny square blanket, not really a blanket, it's a throw that we're going to put on our new ottoman. And she is so funny. She's like, are you sure your husband's going to want this little granny square thing? And I was like, I don't really care, but yeah, he'll be totally fine with it. But like, I don't really care what anybody else wants. I want it. So everybody else is just going to have to deal. You don't need to worry about that, Mom. So she let me pick out the granny squares. It's going to be flowers. I got chrysanthemum, pansies, because pansies always make me think of my dad, and sunflowers. So she's putting granny squares that have pansies and sunflowers and chrysanthemum, because those were really pretty. And I think there was like maybe mums. I'm so excited. And she's making it kind of like long and skinny. So it's gonna, we have a really big ottoman coming for our new living room furniture. And so it's gonna go across that. I'm super stoked. You guys, we might need more paper. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Satisfy your heart first. Thank you. I just feel really bad, like, and I feel like, gosh, they probably think I'm just completely nuts. Like, why can't I make a plan and stick to it? Because I don't want to. I could do that. I just don't want to. I'm going to let some of those just be down there. Okay. That's just the simple truth of it all. I think we're going to have this as a center page for one of the next signatures, and this one. I think we'll pick those as our center pages. Put those to the side. Let's see. A few more of these. Okie dokie. Let's just pop that one right in there like that. Cool. And Karen, I need to make myself a sketchbook. And here's the thing I realized. I've made myself some really just ridiculously, for the lack of a better word, ugly sketchbooks. And no wonder I don't want to work in them. I'm going to make myself some beautiful sketchbooks. So that I want to work in them. And I was kind of self-analyzing. Why do you make yourself such dingy, silly sketchbooks? I think it's because I don't think my art's worthy of a nice sketchbook. And it is. So I'm trying to pick a different paper. Okay, this should be our next signature. So I'm gonna make myself a nice one. I know you make lovely sketchbooks, so I was thinking of you. I'm here for the painting. Yes, Barbara, good. I painted a still life, and I used to paint I grew up painting. I grew up taking art classes and painting with my Godfather and The Garage to Bob Ross. And, you know, I just grew up immersed in art my whole life. And I haven't painted in so many years. It's been so many years. And that fire has been lit again. So I painted that still life and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to stop. I just want to keep painting. What a good feeling. Biddy, you know, we all choose what we watch, right? You aren't forcing anyone. I always forget that, Flo. I always forget that. I come here for me. Oh, Maddie. I know. I don't. I tell you what, there's a bully inside of me, and it's been in there for so long. It has a stronghold. I got to break that stronghold. All right. I'm sure y'all can relate. I am definitely still a girl that wants to have fun, Angie. My channel is definitely therapy for me. I get to connect with lots and lots. I know. And Yvette, I love that you do so many crafty lives with crafty friends. And I know you're about the community. And I love that. I think everyone is about the community or they wouldn't even be on YouTube in the first place. I really am not faulting anyone else's approach. I mean, I have over 1,000 videos on my channel. I've tried all kinds of approaches. I just kind of fell out of doing the tutorial based stuff and really just kind of came into, I really kind of stumbled into being a live channel. That was by accident, really. That wasn't by design. And now it's really hard to do anything else because everything's better with friends. But I have to remind myself, yeah, I keep my chapstick with my paper clips. I have to remind myself I do like editing and I think I'm good at it. So I should still keep flexing that muscle as well. I know a lot of people don't have time to watch. I get that. All right, I have actually I have 2 spare pieces of paper. So let me just add them in here real quick. Like, I wasn't counting my paper or anything. I'm just kind of eyeballing it today. Feels like an eyeballing it kind of day. Look, I know my niece isn't going to be counting the pages in her signature like, oh, you put different number of pages in each signature. Hello. Where did the other paper clip go? There it is. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I love you guys. See, I come here for you guys. Y'all come here for me and I come here for you. So the feeling's mutual. We come here for each other, don't we? Okay. All right. Let's do the hard part. That was all the easy part. Let's do the hard part. The template. We'll be fine. We'll be just fine. Just one step at a time. All right. This one's 1.5 inches. We need a 2-inch piece of paper. I'm just going to use this scrap. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. The last time I did this, because I'm a bit out of practice with these multiple signature journals. Last time I did this, I didn't do it right. So I'll try to do better today. Just going to glue this shut for my own sanity. All right. Really important thing when you're doing this is the orientation. So let's find Taylor. Oh, there she is. So that's the top. Now I know that this is the top of the journal. So numero uno, mark your top. I just put a T in a circle and then I know that's the top. Okie dokie. Then I'm just going to clip this on. As long as you fit in your craft room, that's the only fitting in you need to do. You've clearly found your audience. Right, Sala? That's true. I only need to fit in here. Well, it's getting questionable around here. I've got boxes everywhere right now. Okay. Don't be nervous. You get this. I'm talking to myself. Hey, Des. We were talking about you and that you're going to have a live today. And I'm excited. I had to order some more microns because you know, the really fine liner ones, well, the nibs on mine were just busted. I had to throw them away. They had been eaten up. All right. Okie dokie. We're going to do 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1/2 inch. So we're going to go 1/2, 1 inch, 1.5 inches. So that was pretty easy. Okay. I'm going to slide down here. I'm just kind of eyeballing. We're going to do the same thing again. Oh, let me line it up. Okay. We're going to go 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1.5 inches. All right. Then I'm going to connect the dots. Yeah, it does. I'm like, I don't know. Do I need to change what I'm doing? Am I driving everyone crazy? I feel like I might be driving everyone crazy with my antics of never knowing what I'm doing. Y'all never being able to know what I'm going to do next. I'm trying to think about being a better YouTuber in 2026. Good thing I have a couple of months to just still be me. I'll always be me. There's no way around it, even if I don't want to. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is looking pretty good, I have to say. I think we're on to something here. I could still blow it. Let's not get ahead of the horse here. Let's not put the cart before the horse. But now I'm going to make myself a handy dandy nether template. Okay. I'm going to mark the top like a good little junk journaler, bookbinder. And then now I'm just going to line these pretties up. So here's what I find. These need to be the exact same like height so that you can easily just line them up real good. Not have too many problems. And then I'm going to just transfer over the 3 little dots. Okay. Like so. Now this will help me put my template in. Okay, so we've got, this is for poking holes in the signatures, and this is for poking holes in the spine. Okie dokie. Dun, 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 dun. Poor Di. Everybody send Di good vibes and prayers. She needs it. And anybody else who needs it, speak up. We'll pray for you too. She's battling a fever and an infection, and that is no fun. Girl, my temperature can go up by like half a degree, and I'm like, I think it's because I run pretty cold normally because I'm a low iron person, so I run a little cold. And so I notice if I have a fever. All right, let's use some of these pretty scraps to cover the inside. I kind of like this darker color, and I think it'll go well with the front cover. See? Ooh, actually, I think this is the right color. No, this is the right color. They kind of match her dress and the matting that we did on the front. So let's do that. All right. So I'm just using my scraps here. I think I'll trim it down just a wee bit. I often put on one of your videos. Hey, Jessie B. Let me measure. At this point, I would like to measure. I'm going to do 1/4 of an inch. So this is 5 3/4. Oh, succotash. This trimmer won't work. Still waiting for the perfect trimmer. One day. Okay, I usually put on one of your videos when I'm semi-nocturnal hound dog decides. Oh, that's awesome, Jessie. I think we're all feeling nocturnal right now, myself and others included. Been up since 3 a.m. Oh, that one didn't even need it. Oh, well, whatever. Okay, so this one's going to be 5 3/4. And then 3 3/4. And then this one's going to be 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. I love that I can help people go to sleep. We all need videos like that. We all need people who can help us. Well, I mean, I don't know about all people, but I sure do appreciate them. When I was growing up, I'd go to sleep to I Love Lucy. Lucille Ball used to tuck me in. You know, when I was like in middle school and high school. Okay, so it's going to go something like this. I think that'll be really pretty because we can always add pockets and whatever. So I think that'll be nice. Plus it's going to have, you know, signatures. So I think it'll be fine to have plain paper right there. Let's use this glue. Sala, I was one who never followed the rules in sports too. Yeah. Oh man, last night, well, I was watching early in the morning, but yeah, Sarah Liz was talking about that she and Lauren weren't really following directions during the classes at Paper Ganza. They were going rogue, doing their own thing. It's hard. Like once you've been, crafting a long time, you just think, oh yeah, let me make this my own. Sometimes a good idea, sometimes not. Okay, you know what we're going to have to put in this journal is some encouraging words for my sweet little niece. She could use some encouraging words. I mean, gosh, any fifth grader, middle schooler, high schooler. I think everyone on the planet right now could use some encouraging words. I don't think anybody's immune to the craziness that we all are subjected to. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to use my bone folder and crease there. It's really good. It's really important, especially when you're using pattern paper, to kind of score your crease, like your folds and stuff, so they don't crack on you, or they're less likely to crack. All right, so now we've got that done. It's time to take a deep breath. Right? I don't want to craft for sport. That would involve being judged. It's so true. I've never entered into like any of those kinds of crafty things you have to vote on. It's like, no. I'll just stay in my lane over here. It's really cushy. It's comfy cozy. I have a goal, you guys. Some of my friends are on the Ranger design team, and I want to be on the Ranger design team. So in 2026, I'm going to see if I can get my merry little self on that team. That's one of my goals. Well, I'm gonna have to move this paper clip. Oh, this is not ideal. Okay. This is a really thick board, this heavyweight chipboard that I'm using, so it's taking quite a bit of pressure to get my hole through there. Let me see if I have my We Are Makers thing over here. I don't think so. I don't know where that thing is. Not over here. Benny Penny, part of what I love about this channel is how authentic you are. You do what you want to do. Thank you. I hear you, and I will keep being. I don't have any other options, Jason. I gotta be me. Everybody else is already taken. You know what? I heard, or actually I even saw it in a clip, Elizabeth Taylor talking about beauty the other day. And how she was like, you know, beauty is fun while it lasts, but you can't, like, you got to build yourself on more than beauty, because beauty is fleeting. And kind of feel like it applies to art as well. Like, you got to keep exploring and learning and growing as an artist. You can't just stay in one spot. And it can't always be beautiful, right? Like, as you're growing, as you're changing, as you're doing creative endeavors, you're going to go through, and I always find it when I'm actually working on a project too, it always goes through like an ugly phase where you're like, ooh, got to trust the process here. This is really risky what I'm doing, not having this clip down. Living on the edge. This is probably what messed me up last time. I can't remember because it's been a while, but this is probably it. We'll clip it on the next ones. But yeah, as an artist, as a crafter, I have to allow myself to go through some ugly duckling moments, I think. And that the beauty is in the journey. It's not, the beauty is sharing it with all of you and making all of these friends, and the beauty is the process of getting better and practicing and finding your style and discovering that your style is changing and pivoting and keeping things fresh. But it doesn't always feel beautiful or really look beautiful. Like, I shared a picture of that painting on my Instagram, and it's not really beautiful at all, but the process was so cool because it was very challenging, because the whole time I was critiquing myself, and I don't know, it's just, it was the journey of making it that was so impactful, not necessarily the final results. Yes, I know you're here, Des. I was talking to you. But I might be real behind. Oh, yes, Bitty Penny. I have a lock on my dad's. Oh, you have a lock of your dad's hair? Yeah. I put lockets in my dad's pocket before they closed his casket. I put lockets that had pictures of his wife and children in his shirt pocket. And I'm very sentimental about anything that has like his handwriting or, you know, just anything. I have this gorilla that he gave me for Valentine's when I was like in my 20s. I still have that gorilla. It's funny, the things that mean the most. I need to ninja the bird on Saturday. Oh, yeah. Well, he'll be chirping again in like 30 minutes. I miss it when you're not here. Put that bird in its place. I know. We always miss it when Di's not here to do that, don't we? Okay. Now is for the moment of truth. Let's see how I did. But you're about to slap me with a flip-flop sandal? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if it's a complete disaster or not. It should. I think it's going to be fine. I really was focused this time, so I think she'll be okay. Let me pick a twine. Well, I think we're going to do black. Again, my niece likes black. Yes, so Karen and I are going to come, she's going to come back on my channel. We're going to do poinsettias in November. I think, Karen, we should do it pretty early in November. So if that's what people want for their, some of their Christmas cards, they can make it happen. And then I'm going to have Miss Nima on. And I have an idea, I haven't told her yet, of what we're going to do together. It's going to be real fun. That's my current lineup. No dates. Well, I think Karen and I set a date, and I can't remember what it was. Maybe she wrote it down. I forgot to. Okay, I like to sew my signatures in from the back to the front. You know what? I think I'm going to have the bows on the outside. I think my niece will like that. If there's bows on the outside of her journal. After this, we're going to make a little bit of ephemera for this, but not too much. Maybe a couple of pockets. We're going to keep it real simple. Again, because this is for like a preteen. But then I think we'll go ahead and make a card together. It's after 9, so I feel like it would be okay if I share with you the Sheetload Rewind. It's so fabulous. I hope my pages aren't going to stick out, but I'm not too sure. Let me get it lined up kind of in here, and if I need to trim them down, now's the time. But let me get it all lined up first. I need to have Beth on again, too. How did I pull her back into lives? I miss Beth live. I know I'm not the only one. Just drag her back into it. Oh, those are fine. That's fine. Okay, good. You currently have almost 50 people who are choosing to spend time with you. Thank you, Angie. You're right. And I am so glad. Even as I fumble through this, you guys, I am not, this is not my, once I started making single signature journals, that's just what I did. Also, if you're like me and you have a hard time grasping the needle and pulling it, I like to grab some pliers and they will make fast work of that. I dropped my paint. Oh, she'll be getting another talk flow. Oh my goodness. I had to title my last video, sometimes I don't know what to do with myself, and because it's just so true. It's just very, very true. Okay. Betty needs a good coach. I do need a coach. I probably need a therapist. That's what I need. If we're going to be specific, I was going to put an image on the spine. I was going to put that microphone on there, and then I didn't. Geez, I hope this is the top. Yay, it's the top. Okay. With these non-directional papers, it can be hard to tell where's the top and where's the bottom of your book, of your signature. Okay. Just fumbling my way straight through this and catching up on y'all's comments. Oh, I'm going to get caught up. Carmina. Hello, darling. Darling, darling. Where's Teresa? Is she here? She may have already popped in. Hi, Sandy. Let's see. I think Teresa was, I know she was in I think she was in New Zealand. I don't know. She might still be in New Zealand. I think she was going to be on that side of the planet for like 3 weeks. So I get it. Gotta go on these amazing vacations. I'm in full support of that. You guys, Dr. Shrub's birthday's coming up. I have some really exciting gift ideas. A car wash for a year. Get him a year subscription to his favorite car wash. Doesn't that sound exciting? But I don't know what else. Like, I kind of want to take him somewhere and surprise him, like, for, like, a weekend. But, like, that takes planning and organization because he typically works on Saturday. So he'd have to, like, request off for work. And then that would spoil the whole surprise. If he was off on Saturday and Sundays, he's off on Sundays, but not Saturdays, then I kind of have to, like, plan such things with him. Plus, we got to save our money for the World Cup, and we got bills to pay. Boo! I'm really grateful, though, that we can pay them. Thank you, Jesus, because things are crazy. I know. So I'm just grateful. I know grocery bills are expensive. They sure are. They're skyrocketing. And every time I go, instead of focusing on being disgruntled by the prices, I just thank the Lord above that I am able to buy food for my family, you know? Trying to think of some local experiences that we can do. He's quite the artist. I mean, I really like his paintings when I get him to paint with me. And so I'm kind of thinking maybe we go have a picnic and do plein air painting somewhere. Like, that would be fun and wouldn't be, you don't have to buy any tickets to do that. You don't have to, you know, spend a lot of money, but it would be memorable and hopefully fun. Mr. John Pounds is in the house. Hi, John Pounds. I'm making a Swiftie journal. I'm almost done. You've probably been here a while. I know I'm the one that's behind. If you guys made your craft roulette card yet, it's happy, card for a friend. Okay, card for a friend, bright colors, happy, and then a partial image or something like that. What a fun episode last night with 2 ends. It was so much fun. I know I couldn't be there with you all live, but. And then Chelsea was doing the watch party from her event. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to organize a craft roulette watch party right here in Texas. And we just bring stuff and crop and make cards and watch craft roulette. Sounds like a plan. Okay, you guys. Now, this is going to be in some precious little hands. And I can't expect it to be like a delicate thing. So what I'll do is I'll get all these lined up. And then I'll put glue dots. I'll actually glue these strings on this dot right here so that they don't come undone. All right, let's look at our Swiftie journal. Let's do a flip through. I gotta take off all my paper clips. John's not wicked. He just wants you to think he's not. He's a big old sweetheart. He just has to hang out with tough characters, so it's a facade. He's really quite nice. And Jill is sweeter than sugar, so you know she wouldn't be hanging out with anybody that wasn't on the up and up. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put a dot of glue right here. We made a journal. Only took an hour and a half. Not too bad, really, because we had to make our cover and cut all of our paper. We did everything. That was a start to finish. I really like to show y'all journals start to finish. I just think it's cool to see what can be accomplished at once, you know, in one video all at once. Okay, so this is our Swiftie journal. Oh, Kathy Grant, thank you for my fan. Okay, let me catch up with y'all. Jason is getting bundled up for the football game. Nice. Glad he's not mowing the yard. We're all crazy here. Well, that's, yeah. And I like it. Y'all are my people. What game, Angie? Ready to go watch the Wildcats. The movie with Goldie Hawn. Wasn't that Wildcats, Jason? God, I loved that movie. I always loved Goldie Hawn. I wanted to be like her when I got older. I probably shouldn't have been watching that movie, but that's just what it was like growing up in the 80s. You always watch things you shouldn't be watching. The thing, though, that my husband and I remind ourselves of is that in the 80s, everything was edited for the TV. So we weren't watching all the curse words and all the scenes. We were watching the TV version of things. Well, hello, Miss Sharon. How are you doing? Just got back. Oh, your son came home for the weekend. How nice. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Unless you were making multiples, you can just ditch these. I'm not making multiples. I'm just making this one little journal. So I'm just going to ditch these templates. One less thing in my craft room. And let's go through our Taylor Swift book again, and let's add a few things. Let's do a little flip through, see how she looks. This is how she looks so far. Lots of writing space for a girl with lots of thoughts and feelings and secrets that she wants to keep from her little brother. Lots of white pages. This is her new diary. So fun, so bright, and cheerful. Aw, thanks for sending out those healing prayers. Bitty Penny, I love how the colored paper is different shades. I know, isn't that cool? Me too. Me too, Angie. So light purple and dark purple. Yeah, let me pull out that. That's not a new paper pad. It's super old, but hey, who knows? Maybe you can still find one. I don't know. It's a textured jewel toned, because that's my favorite tones of colors. Jewel tone textured DCWV. double-sided. And yeah, they're two-toned. 2016. No spring chicken as far as the crafty world's concerned. My son's godmother turned 70. Aww. Jim, good morning, Jim. How you doing? So this is it. Let's grab a couple of tailor images. I think I want one for the back. And then, gosh, I feel like I need to Mod Podge this image just to keep it more like stain resistant and stuff. I'm sure when Taylor made this book, she wasn't thinking junk journal cover. I get it. I get it. Look who's back. Back again. Never a perfect trimmer, I know. Oh my gosh, isn't she fabulous? Fabulous. All right. Let's see. What else can we find in here? What other kind of gems? I think some of these would be cute as pockets. Sorry, like these long ones. So we'll see if we can find some. Oh, that one's pretty cool. These are cool. Look away. I'm tearing up a book. All right, we'll take this and cut it up and turn that into something. Okay, so this was like the fireman. This is the look he gave me. Maybe the fireman was a Swiftie. I mean, this wasn't his look, but he flexed his muscle like this. He kissed his arm, and then he winked at me. When I say he was like pumping his muscle, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, this is a super cute and fun image. Let's grab that one. Maybe we'll have to put, like, I don't know enough about Taylor Swift, but I was going to say, like, put some, like, lyrics or something. That would be a good thing to add to the journal. Oh, isn't that sweet? I like this one. Oh, it's really hard to cut into some of these. I liked this one. Let's put this one on the back cover. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that one too. Right, Angie? I think I should be on that team. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm going to work towards it. I'm just going to set that goal and make it happen because I need to dream. I need to have goals. Aw, never be so kind you forget to be clever. Never be so clever you forget to be kind. Ooh, isn't that a cool image? I know there's glare, but that's a really cool image. Oh my gosh, she's playing the piano down there. Oh, that's cool. Bertha, how are you? Look at that moss-covered piano. That's fun. These are kind of more the images that I want when she's got these real pretty dresses on. Oh, so cute. Love slipped beyond your reaches. Well, that's sad. Let's see. I think I have to make the sacrifice. It's so hard because I really like both sides of this book page. Like, I love her just being lost in the music and her cuteness there, but then these are also great. That one's hard. Thanks for all the support, you guys. Flo, who is Dr. Shrub? That's my hubby. I call him Dr. Shrub because he has to keep all of our plants alive. Oh, that's a really nice one. Oh, look at all these kind of princess gown ones. These are great. I need to save some of these for Bethany's kiddos. Oh, I love that one with her rocking out with that dress on. Okay, I think I think that's good. This is enough material to work with for now to decorate some of the pages. I want to save some of these because Bethany has young ones that like Taylor Swift. I want to save some of these where she's wearing those kind of princess dresses for them. Okay, but look at everything we harvested for this little journal. So I think I really liked this one. So I think we'll put this on the back. Esther lives in Germany. I think she lives in Berlin or near to Berlin. Okay. No idea what you're talking about, John. If there is, if I said something. Oh, please explain it in easy words. I missed all that. John. Right, John? If God had wanted you the same as someone else, he would have made you a twin. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a clone, I don't think. I've got some jobs for the clone, the Bitty Penny clone. She'd be busy. I'd put her to work. All right. That's our back image. And I do think on my own time, not here with you guys, I will Mod Podge. I'll put a coat just to seal these images with Mod Podge. I kind of like this image as the back image because, you know, it's kind of like the end of the show. Don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. That kind of vibe. All right. So now, well, I just think it's lovely and precious. So let's figure out how we're going to work in some of these other images. This would be a fun little pocket. Oh, I like it right in the front. So let's make that a pocket. Karen, actually now it's close to 30. It was 20 minutes ago. Oh, y'all are trying to figure out where I'm at in my chat. Let me speed up. Good morning, Cordelia. I'm probably even further behind now. November 8th. Okay, let me write that down. Karen, is that a Saturday? It has to be a Saturday for me. November 8th. And I'll let you come on later if that's better for you. We can do a 10 instead of a 8 like I usually do. Don't want to torture my guests. Make them wake up all early like me. Nice. Okay, let's back this to make it stronger. So I'm just going to use, you know, one of these scraps over here. How you doing, Cordelia? Oh, it's hard. No matter what age, losing a parent is difficult. My aunt taught me that. My grandmother passed away when she was 93. My aunt was in her 70s, and she was devastated. I mean, we all were. But it just taught me, like, because sometimes we're like, well, they lived a long life. And yes, that's true. But what I learned from watching my family grieve the loss of my grandmother was, you know, that kind of, I don't know, if you've had your mom for 70 years, isn't that really hard to say goodbye to her too? Because you've spent 70 years on the planet with her. So I kind of learned that then. Okay. Now, I'm going to make this a pocket. And I'm going to go ahead and put something behind it so it can kind of shape it in a sense. So I'm going to put this paper behind it. Which, when you do something like this, it helps make your pocket stand up a little bit. I'm just grabbing scraps for the dimension. And then it's easier for the person using the journal to use the pocket too. Hold on. I was just about to glue that in a place I shouldn't. I need to trim it down a little bit more. It is good being on design teams because it does force you to, I don't know, try new things, do new things, be accountable. Definitely for a squirrel like me, there's a lot of benefit. I also like being in a pack. I like the camaraderie and the team aspect. Now, I've been on some teams that are just too much for me. Like, they're like a little too active. But that's just because I'm so busy right now and I have so much going on. But I like it. I think it's cool. I just can't keep up. Okay. We've got a tailor pocket. Now I'll take all that mess out. But basically now it puts that curve in it, and it'll be hard for me to demonstrate and show you guys. But there's a curve here because we had put all that paper in before we glued it down. And so now it'll easily be able, she'll easily be able to tuck things behind. We'll make her a tag, you know, we'll make her some stuff to tuck in there. I'll give her some paper and stuff. There we go. A tailor pocket here, a tailor pocket there, a tailor pocket everywhere. What about this one back here? That could work. What's on the other side? Yeah. Let's do this one. All right, I think this is the last thing I'm going to do for this little journal today, and we're going to move on to something else because I'm ready. November 8th is your craft fair. Awesome, Kat. I hope it's super successful. I'm sure it will be. Sparkle Heart is the owner of one of your journals, and it's amazing. I'm sure you'll do great. I have some craft fair. See, that's the problem. I want to do all the things. I have some craft fair ideas I need to share. All right. I didn't bother making it the same height as the front pocket. It's fine. This puts the junk in junk journal, you know? We're leaving to go to our family fall flannel photo. Oh, that's fun. I miss saying goodbye to him, but that's fun. Bye, Jim. And John. All right. I hear you, bird. There, that's nice. Okie dokie. Hey, look, this is serendipitous. This was the back of that. It's got her with her mic in the air. That's perfect. I'll definitely make use of that. So I will finish decorating this little gem of a journal later. I'm also just going to give her a bunch of paper so she can decorate it herself. Because really, there's so much fun in that part of it all. Ten-year anniversary. We're coming up on 19 years. Been watching for a while. I unpack and do stuff. Good morning, Christina. Christina, you were at the Chelsea's thing, right? Is that right? You went? You were at the watch party and event, the Inky Stamper event. That might be what she's unpacking from. Gosh, I tell you what, all you guys are making me want to move up north. I'm just going to say it. Kind of envious that there's so many crafters up north. World Fussy Cutting Day. Who decided that? Hey, T. I heard Mary say that last night, but I don't know, like, who made that up. Who came up with that one? I can fussy cut something. I guess we should. This is the last thing I'm doing for this little journal anyways, little Swifty journal. Tracy made me the coolest rock and roll journal, y'all. And music. It has some reggae in there too, and it's just awesome. Tracy's made me and sent me a lot of really sweet and cool handmade things. I love the wallet. She made this like wallet for ephemera. Okay, so in my own time, I will come back and add in a few more Swifty moments. And then whatever I don't add in, I'll just I'll cut and give to my niece. So I think I'm going to let her pick which one of these sides she wants because I can't. I like them both. But I'll give her all of this paper so she can decorate her journal. So this is a little diary for a little girl. She's turning 11 and she loves journaling. She loves a diary and she lost hers. So this is what this is. And it's a Swifty one. So that's what we made today so far. I'm going to shift gears now. Oh, I love the back. I'm going to shift gears. That was super fun. And I'm going to make something else now. And then I'll let you guys go. Okay, dokie. Did y'all like it? I'm going to zoom. Miss all the comments. Okay, I'm all caught up. Bitty Penny, just wait until we are talking about the snow. Then my hubby won't do it. He won't do the snow. Because I would like to live in the mountains or by the ocean. I think we're just going to have to move by the ocean. Okie dokie. Let's make something. Okie dokie. Okay, real quick, let me show you. I think it's okay if I do this. The Sheetload Rewind, because everyone's that collab, those hop videos are up and you'll be able to go and watch and see everyone else's version. But I want to make it 2 because it's one of my favorite sheet loads of all time. All right, let's use some of these scraps because they'll be perfect. And maybe I'll make it into, you know, a birthday card to go with her little journal and her Swifty basket. All right. Here we go. I am going to cut this down to 5 inches because I'm making a 5x7 card. Oh, it's hardly 5 inches. And then I'm simply going to rip it like this. Oh, I think someone got a new 4-wheeler or some kind of noisy contraption. My front yard is city and my backyard's country. So I get to have a lot of adventure around here. But essentially, is this really 5 inches? I guess it is. Okay, not that piece of paper. Maybe that piece of paper. That's pretty. Let's do that. I think it's just throwing me off. It's definitely about 5 inches, but it's the fact that it's not 7 inches tall. Yeah, it's 5 inches. Okay. Let me grab a 5x7 card base. This is a blast from the past. So this is a Sheetload Rewind. So these designs go into the vaults and they just get released for like a month. So if you want the actual sketch, I don't have it printed because y'all know my printer is not working, but then now's the time to grab it. But basically, it was the first time ever that I had seen Alicia do like torn paper and a card sketch. And y'all know I was all about it. I made them as slimlines before. I made a tall, regular slimline card. You can make them any size you want. So right now we're going to kind of follow the idea, the basic idea here, and make this happy little 5x7. How easy was that? So both of these pages were shorter than 5x7, you know. This is 6 inches. So I think this was 5 by 6, 5.5, 5.5 by 5. So like, I'm just using scraps. It's great for scraps. Definitely go watch everyone's videos. Later on, I'll share a link. Hi, Ave. Hey, anyone I missed, because I did zoom past a bunch of comments to get caught up. I'm sorry, and hello and welcome and goodbye to all the people who came and went and everything. I was trying to read them all and just be behind, but I had to get caught up. All right. Now, Alicia will actually have like the instructions so you can follow it more precisely. I'm doing kind of like a, it's kind of like the paraphrasing. I'm kind of paraphrasing the sketch right now. But I'm going to turn this into a little matching card for my journal that I made. And let's find... I think I might use this image because she's just kind of rocking out. It says 13. She's not going to be 13 yet. I'm sure she wants to be. And I'll get my fussy cutting scissors out and I'll just fussy cut. Oh, good, Linda. Yay. I'm going to do an edit right here. Happy World Fussy Cutting Day. I didn't see an answer of who made that up. I know it wasn't Hallmark. That's all I know. Thanks, Angie. Oh man, I love this sketch. I did quite a few cards like this. Because, you know, I tame myself a lot of times for the sheet load, which is good. Like, I obviously love and need the sheet load in my life. But I felt like totally free. I remember when she released this sketch the first time. I wish that guitar was full, but maybe we'll add... We'll either put it up the edge like that, and then maybe let's add some flowers. Who doesn't like flowers? Yeah, something like this. That makes me happy. I think we're just good. I think we just found it on the first try, and we're not going to sit here. Are you going, Angie? Lovelies. Oh no, Sally needs some naps. Nap. I guess the kids are going back to school next week. You made it, Sally. You made it through fall break. Congratulations. Love you, Sala. I love all you guys. And girls. And ladies. All right. Let's put Miss Swift right up here. And now we don't have to worry about her guitar being cut off because it's going to be like, oh, I meant to do that. Oh, thanks, Angie. You were so awesome. Now, I just don't know how I had it before, but I think this will work. I like this because it ties in the pink and the yellow of our 2 background papers. Serendipitous for sure. If you're just getting started in card making, you don't know if you're going to like it, or, you know, you're a junk journaler and you have all these book pages, maybe book images, you can make cards out of them. How fun is that, you guys? That's going to be perfect for the Taylor Swift birthday basket. Yeah, wasn't it a fast card? I know, the sketch is amazing. Y'all should really go check it out and get the actual sketch while you can before it goes back in the vault. If you're a member, then you get the vault. But if you're not a member, grab it before it's gone, because it will go back into seclusion. So yeah, no, this is a super fun sketch. That's why I was really bummed that the timing of the collab today was, because I wanted to be here live. I couldn't do both at the, you know, so should definitely go check it out though. It's a really good one. All right, so that is so easy. Hey, could this be my craft roulette card? Oh my gosh, I think I just made my craft roulette card. It's a card for a friend. Well, she's my niece, but whatever. It's like happy, bright colors, and a partial image. I think I just made my craft roulette card, y'all. Wham bam. I did a sheet load and I did my craft roulette. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Caroline. Welcome, welcome. This is a Sheetload rewind. The release is today, Ave, and so I'll link it later to the playlist, but yeah, Call Me Crafty Owl, you know, it's her Sheetload, and this is a sketch. Now she has the A2 version, so I just did my own make it up 5x7 version, but you'll have to check out her channel to see the A2 version and get the instructions and measurements and details and all that. All right, well, that was just like way too easy. You know what? I'm going to give her a gift card. So let's make a pocket for the inside of this card to hold a gift card. I'll just trim off some of that. Just play around a little bit. I think that would be pretty. And then put that over there. Something like that. Let's do it. So easy. All right. Just using my scraps. This is going to be a pocket to hold the gift card. And then over here is where we'll all write her birthday message. Oh, you're right. All I have to do is submit it. All right, well, let's do that. And we'll make another card real quick, and then I'll let all of you go. What time is it? Yeah, it's already 10:15. I've been here over 2 hours. I got to go see my mama anyways. My mama. I got to take her the yarn to make the blanket for my new couch. It's not a blanket. The ottoman is super large, and so it's just going to be a throw that goes across the ottoman to give it a little character. And it's going to help. Well, I'll just go get the samples and the yarn, and I'll show y'all. So that's what we do around here. We share. All right. I'm going to use this gift card. There we go. I think we need another flower over here. And maybe another Taylor Swift. She calls herself a Swiftie. Let's see. Carmina, World Fussy Cutting Day was created to honor Sharon Klima, owner of Buffalo Stamp and Stuff Paper Arts Industry and Women's Heart Health. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Well, we'll just have to fussy cut one more time. Yes, yesterday was, ooh, look, this flower kind of goes with these, I think. Yesterday was like a pink out at the school too. We went to Sparkle Heart's pep rally. She's on the step team, so we went and saw her. And for breast cancer awareness, it was a pink out. I think I'm going to put something like You Rock. So I kind of like the idea of putting this on here. Oh, and this kind of matches the t-shirt I got her. The flowers, they match the t-shirt I got her. I don't know. After I took it out of context, I don't think that really was doing it for me. I think with all the people behind her, it kind of made more sense. Don't mind me. I am just looking for another rock image real quick. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at her microphones. Wow. And then look at her guitars. So awesome. Is this image too big? Only one way to find out. I just hope Bitty Penny leaves room for the sentiment. Well, you know, Angie, I did already tell myself I can put it over here. I already thought of a pivot for that situation. I'll just stuff a note in the pocket if I have to. But it's going to be Swift Feed all the way. My little niece loves to sing. She loves music and loves to sing. She sang at a school performance last year and just did awesome. Bye, Flo. Have a super awesome day. Okay. Oh, that looks like a birthday. Birthday hello if I've ever seen one. I'm just going to put her front and center. Like Taylor Swift would have it any other way. Of course it would be front and center. Oh, wait. I want to trace her. She would be a great paper doll pose. Hold the phone. Okay, I'm going to trace her, but I'm going to have the side that I don't want to mess up down. And I'm going to put her over here. And this way, if my pen slips, I'll mark the back side that I was going to glue and not the side that I want shown on my card. But yeah, I'm going to make myself a flirty little paper doll template real quick, like. Because she's posing. I like it. Now I have to kind of fudge the rest of this. How about that? I need to label it. Or else I just won't know why I even did that. All right. Now we can glue her down. Yeah, so Angie, it looks like we're going to have to write her message on a card inside a card. You guys, I don't have any Halloween paper, which is really lame because I need to make treats for Sparkle Heart's friends. I need to make crafty things for them. We're going to make, like, where is my lid? Candy envelopes for them. I don't have any paper. I bought a really cute printable and then realized my printer wasn't working. That's what I was trying to print, like, and couldn't get it to print. Mary mentioned my ginormous fussy cutting scissors. It's funny. That's funny. Okay, let's put that there. I always got a backup plan. You have extra. Carrie, I wish you could just like pass it through the screen. I only need a few sheets. I think all of that can come off. She just picked up some things off my desk. Another partial image. Look at all these partial images. This is definitely a craft roulette card. You have tons of stamps. You could use them to create your own. You're right. I do. You're so right. The thing is, Sparkle Heart's not a mixed media girly. She's a cutesy girly, you know? I feel like if I were to make Halloween out of stamps and ink and stuff, it wouldn't be cute. But this card's pretty cute. I definitely think that's saying happy birthday. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Heidi, I need to figure it out. And then I can use the printable I bought, which is like a really cute pink Halloween theme with really cute little things. I do have some Halloween die cuts, but I kind of know what she wants, and it's not that. Because we were in Michael's about a month ago, and she saw their pink Halloween cutesy stuff. All right, that card is dusted and done, like all the way done. Mic drop. That image isn't going to work. Let me take a drink. Oh, thanks, Barbara. Yeah, well, she's a special girl. You know, it's fun to make cards with specific people in mind. Like in this case, my niece. Oh, look, Dominique lost her arm. Who named her Dominique, by the way? I can't remember. Somebody came up with the name Dominique for her. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. She lost an arm, though. I just put her together with glue dots. So here's, I was looking for this happy birthday stamp. That's where Dominique hangs out. It's by my wood stamps on my desk. I have a happy birthday to you, handmade with love. Where is that stamp? It's a happy birthday to you, and it's kind of like the song. So it would look like Taylor was singing that song. Let's do handmade with love on the back, and I'll sign it. We're just going to completely finish this card right now. I'm going to, Angie. Girl, you need to boss me around. Somebody's got to. I have no problem with that. I know I need supervision. accountability partners, however you want to label it. Let's stamp happy birthday right here. I love having a few like choice wooden block stamps on my desk. Okay, all it needs is a gift card inside. I gotta let that dry. A little more creasing couldn't hurt it. All right, let me take a picture. So I'm just gonna take a photo with my phone. Beep, bop, boop. Let's take a picture of the inside too. Do that. Okie doke. And then I'll open Craft Roulette. Submit a contribution. And right now it's still open to the public. So anybody can submit. After Sunday, it's open to members until Thursday. And everybody here knows I tend to make a card on Saturday and still not get it turned in. So I'm going to upload my images. That's the first one. I like to show y'all. I know it's easy. Betty Penny, how about a pink pumpkin with some bling? Yeah. One extra image. We're going to show off the inside. I kind of been daydreaming about Taylor Swift being on Craft Roulette. Like, she's into making sourdough bread right now, but she could become a paper crafter. And I would like to see her and Mary craft together. You think that it's a card for my niece. Does that count? I don't know. I wish Miss Heidi was here. Deputy Heidi. Colors, bright. Yeah, they're bright. Element, happy. Taylor Swift looks happy. Taylor Swift makes a lot of people happy. That's what I'm going to put. Makes millions of people happy, to be exact. And it's a happy birthday. And then random. Both of my Taylor Swift images are cut off. I made this in a live with my friends. That's what I usually put now. Bye, Esther. Cute Halloween. Is that even a thing? It is around here. We don't do spooky. Did I tell y'all Carmen Sparkleheart's going to be Tiana? She's going to be Tiana. She looks so cute. We made her costume last weekend. Jeez. You guys, my numbers are never right. I just don't know anymore. I feel bad even putting a number in there because they're all made up. But my card is submitted. Dun, da, da, da. Done. I did it. Okie dokie. And it's kind of cool because it's also the Sheetload Rewind. So it's a twofer. And it's going to match her little journal. Yay! It's going to go in her Swiftie box. I don't know, this cover, really, I feel like I'm going to have to put Mod Podge or something on this. How would y'all seal the cover images if you were going to seal yours? Acetate or Mod Podge? Would you put Mod Podge, just a thin layer over it? I'm thinking that's what I need to do to make it a little more resilient and easy to clean. Well, it was a really Swiftie day around here. And 2.5 hours, we made a whole entire journal and a card. So maybe that's it. I don't know if I should just keep going or not. Y'all probably have things you need to do, people you need to see, fun to be had elsewhere. Definitely Mod Podge. Okay, I will do that. I'll put Mod. It's so nerve-wracking when you have it done. So probably what I'll do is test a piece. You know, I'll take a page out of the book, like one of these scraps, and I'm gonna glue it down. Oh, the four-wheeler guys are back. I guess they're making a big old loop. So yeah, I'll test a piece, so I don't just totally mess up a finished journal. So I'll let that dry, and then I'll put Mod Podge on that and see how it goes. Do you have glossy? I do. I have matte. And actually, now that you mention it, I have hard coat. I've never used it before. Actually just found it yesterday because I'm working on a different project right now. Never even opened it. Water-based glue sealer and finish. Mod Podge hard coat. Use on most surfaces. Quick build satin hard finish for furniture. Repels water. Oh, I'm so glad you had fun, Barbara. I had fun too. Let's test it with both, and then I'll figure out which one I like. I'm wearing such a pretty dress right now, and I got a little hard coat on it. All right, should probably craft in an apron or something, or just not stab things at the end of my pen. See the chaos everybody has to put up with to hang out with me. All right, made quick work of it though. All right, well, let's give it a test run. Don't know till you try. Can't remember what I bought this for. I think I bought this to make clay Christmas ornaments and to seal them, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so we'll do hard coat. That's what this is called? Yeah. And draw a line. And then this will be regular matte. Mod Podge. Everyone calls it Mod Podge. And I used to always call it Mod Podge. And one day I was like, it's not Mod Podge, it's Mod Podge. Okay. You can call it whatever you want, though. Okay, so there's that one. And I am thinking about putting on a thick layer like that. I have to redraw my line. What I'm testing right now is to see if it warps my paper, if it causes bubbling, if it reacts in a way that's bad, because I just don't want to run the journal cover. That would be pretty lame. Okay, this is actually where it's transitions from one to the other. All right, well, I'll know in a few hours how that did. Testing is smart. I've been on the other side and didn't work out so well. Yeah. Yeah, especially when you've put so much time into it. Noctopus, by the way, hello. Welcome. I feel like I know your name, but I can't recall. If you want us to just call you Noctopus, we can. My channel is subject to YouTube testing right now, so I don't see what everybody else, or we don't see what everyone else sees. In this moment. All right. I could just keep making more and more of those fun sheet loads, but I'm going to save these for my niece because they match her journal. And I'm going to make her a packet of paper. Megan! It's Megan. See? Forgive me, Megan. Forgive me. All right, guys. Well, I think we're done here. I think I have kept you long enough. I think we had lots of fun. We were really productive and had a very swifty moment here. Just, that's what we made today. Wow, you're still on. Well, I'm headed off now, Kim, but yeah. Bye, Carrie. Have a super awesome day. Oh, I'm so glad you had fun, Barbara. Debbie Trap. So good to see you. Anyone I missed, so sorry. And for our people who are quietly watching, I get you. And I'm so glad you're here. We're all so glad you're here. So thank you to everyone and the replay crew. Just thanks to all of y'all. I love you guys so much. I'm here for you. Y'all are here for me. It's a beautiful thing. I hope you guys have a super awesome weekend. And I will be back on Monday morning because that's how we start our week around here, is with crafting. Yay! All right. Much love, everybody. Bye.